Yeah, unfortunately, my phone got shut off and it interrupted me, but I'm going to use this and connect this with the other video now, starting at verse 14 of chapter 2. And it says, in the temple courts, he found people selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So he made a whip out of cords and drove all the temple courts, both sheep, cattle. He scattered the coins, like he flipped the money over, all these things, and told them not to say. He said, "Get these out of here. Stop turning my father's house into a market." And that continues to happen now. We keep the house of the Lord as a market. You know, we sell shirts, we sell, but you know, they're starting to section it off now. But we just need to understand that that's the only thing that I ever seen Jesus be aggressive about, was what they did in the house of the Lord. He said to the disciples, remember what is written, the zeal for your house will consume me. And that was written that the Messiah would have that zeal, he would have that fire, he would have that understanding, and he wouldn't want just anything happening in the house of the Lord. You know what I mean? He said the Jews didn't respond to him. They were like, well, what sign do you have? Everybody always wanted a sign, but he was showing signs every step of the way. You know what I mean? They said, what sign do you have that you could show and prove your authority to do all of this? Jesus answered them, destroy this temple, and this was the temple he was talking about. Destroy this temple, and I will raise it again in 3 days. They just thought about buildings. Jesus is spiritual, so you can't really come to him in the physical. So everything that people understood, we understand the physical planes, physical language, and that's what confused people. It will confuse people now without these teachings that we all had time to study it, thousands of years to study it, so it's different. But now that we know, it's different. So it's about learning and understanding that fully, you know. But if you look at their response in verse 20, it says, they replied, it has taken 46 years to build this temple, and you're going to raise it in 3 days? So they're still thinking in the physical. And a lot of us think in the physical, move in the physical, respond in the physical, but we're spiritual beings living a physical life. And as we start to understand those things, we get to understand Christ better. But it says in 21, but the temple he had spoken was his body. And after he was raised from the dead, his disciples recalled what he had said. Then they believed the scriptures and the words that Jesus has spoken. Because a lot of things they didn't get to after his death. Because he was saying, they were like, how you going to rebuild this, or how he's going to do this, or how he's going to do that. And then later on, the epiphany or the realization came. And that's how it is with us. We have the opportunity to see things and understand things in a better manner. But let us continue to trust God. Let us continue not to trust in the physical. Let's understand that, you know, we have to be very delicate in the house of God. We have to be very delicate dealing with the people of God. And we have to be delicate with the choices we make of God. And as we start to make better choices and understand things better, things flow better for us. So let's keep trusting in God. Like I said, this is a connection to the video I just had. And I'm going to do my best to put them together and then see what I can do. But love you, brothers and sisters. I'm definitely going to, like I said, I'm going to be in the book of John. I'm going to go a little bit more deeper and just keep digging into John and then start sharing it. But God bless you and have a blessed day. See you soon.